Hi everyone, this is Nitesh Kumar Pandey. In today's video, we will make a program to print min row sum. Okay, so without wasting any time, I'm just going to open Visual Studio Code. There I will write code and then I will explain the logic and then I will write problem statement also first. Okay, and then we will execute it, and then after that in last we will write comment for each section so that your coding skill will be improved and you can learn this topic in a better way in one go only without any wasting time. I'm just going to open. If you have Visual Studio Code, then open it and do practice with me. And you don't have, if you don't have, then you open online Java compiler and do practice there. Okay, so I'm going to open it and I'm going to give a name for file. What mean row sum in two-dimensional array, 2D array dot Java, and here I need to write PSBM. Okay, problem statement, guys. I'm going to explain you. If user will enter input row and column 3, okay, then row, if we have array, we have what, 1 2 3, then 4 5 6, and then 7 8 9, then min row sum will be what, 1, and sum will be what, 3 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. Okay, this we have to print. Okay, so I'm just going to open min row sum is equals to 1, because the sum of first row is what, 3 plus 2 1 6. Okay, 6 plus 5 11 plus 4 15. And what is this, how much it is, 7 plus 8 15 plus 9 24. Okay, and here I need to write PSVM. I have already written it, public static void main, and then I am going to, because you have to take user input from the user also, that is row and column and the and the array element also. Okay, so for that I am going to use import java dot util dot scanner class. I am going to use to take user input, and then I need to write here object for the scanner class. With the help of object we can only get the uh, otherwise we cannot get the element or user input. So I need to write here scanner sc is equals to new scanner system.in, and then I need to write enter number of rows, and I'm going to store that rows in the variable n. Next int enter number of column, and then here I need to write int m is equals to sc dot next int. Done. Now I'm going to take all enter n cross m element for the array. We have taken number of rows and number of column for two-dimensional array. Now I am going to initialize first what, array with size of n into m. So I need to write here n. For I need to write two bracket. You already know, if you are following this series, that is two-dimensional array in Java, then you have already knew about it, how we can create the array. Okay, so this is the creation of array with the size of new int n and m, and then here I need to write for loop to take for int I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and then again a for loop to write for int I equals to g, not I, this is j equals to 0 and j less than m, and then j plus plus, and then I need to write error of I j is equals to sc dot next int. Now guys, we have done with taking row, column and element of the array. Now I'm going to print first, print first original given array by user. Okay, given array element of, okay, and here I need to write what, int, not int guys, for int I is equals to 0, I less than I plus plus. We need to just for int j equals to 0, j less than m, and then j plus plus, and then here I need to write shout error of I j with one space and then shout. We done with the writing part. Okay, okay. Now I need to write here what, element of the array. Okay, okay. Here I need to write a message to, so that user can understand this is the original array given by the user. Array enter by user. Okay, and now I'm going to write logic for the counting, calculate min sum of the row, okay, in entire array, entire array. Okay, here I need to write int, I need to write min, I need to initialize a variable which will store the minimum sum of the row. Okay, so I need to write min sum will be, I'm going to initialize with maximum, so maximum nahi, maximum value. So I need to write here integer dot max value of the integer. Okay, and then I need to write I need to initialize index with -1, so that if we will get the minimum sum of the array, okay, then we can store that row in the index variable. So that's why I have already initialized with -1. -1 is representing there is no row assigned till yet. Okay, and here I need to write for int I is equals to 0, I less than n, and then I plus plus, and then I need to write here, I need to write int sum is equals to what, sum plus, no, I need to initialize the sum variable first. So I need to write sum is equals to 0. Okay, and then I need to write for loop again, for int j is equals to 0, j less than n, not n, m, and then j plus plus. And then we need to calculate sum is equals to ARR of I and then j. And then I need to calculate if got the sum is less than, if sum is less than min sum, min min sum. Okay, then we need to store min sum is equals to sum. In sum, here I need to write capital S. Okay, and then index will be I. Done. And this is the complete things, guys. I will write comment for each line, don't worry. If you not understanding some logic, some point, then don't worry, I will execute it first and then I will write comment for all things. Okay, and here I need to write what system, not system, min sum, min sum is what, min sum, min sum of the array, of the row, of the entire array is min sum, and row is sub array in which have min sum is what, I. And here I need to store, not store, you need to write it just so that it will look good. Not I, bro. We need to print here index because we are storing I in the variable index. Okay. So now we have done. Okay. You can see, guys, here this is the scanner class. Scanner class to take user input. This is the file name. File name. Here all things are going to store. This is the what? This is the main method. Main method to responsible to execute the program. Okay, and this is what, this is the object creation. Object creation for the scanner class, and this is, after that we are taking user input, and this is the what, in array input what we are taking, row and column. This is the what, in declaration ration of array of size n cross n. Okay, and then we are taking user input for element for the array. Okay, guys, and here we have written the code to print the what element of the two-dimensional array. Okay, array entered by user. Okay, and here I need to write this is the maximum maxi this is the max max variable, some variable initialized by maximum value of integer. Okay, and means so that we can easily compare. Okay, we will easily compare in future sum. Okay, which will which will which will always come smaller than it. Okay, and minus one, we are we are we are declare we are initializing a variable index with minus one mean there is no any row assigned till now. Okay, and this is for loop to calculate calculate sum of array sum of row for each row. Okay, and we are we are assign assign this sum variable inside for loop to to update some calculation calculation in each. Okay, if we not initialize some in the inside the for loop, then it will calculate entire element sum. Okay, and we when we have calculated the sum for each first row, then it will calculate separately, so that it can separate the it can calculate the separate what sum of the element of for a single row, okay, and this is running this loop is running for column. Okay, this loop is running for column uh, traversing. Okay, and here we are calculating calculating sum and storing in some variable also at the same time. Okay, this is the conditional loop which is after the second for loop which will check. It is checking what? which which checking the sum and maximum sum. Okay, if it is less than that, if it's less than, if it's less than that, then it's going to store in max sum variable, and we are storing that row as minimum sum min sum row. Okay, min sum row. So that's all guys, and here we are doing printing the or desired result. Okay guys, you can understand, we are just print taking user input element for the array, just printing the, after taking all these things, user input, we are printing the array which is given by user, and then we have write the logic to calculate a row, to find a row which in which having the minimum sum of the element. Okay, so to writing the code, the logics, we have initialized two variable, that is min sum and index. Minus one is storing, uh, index is storing minus one, means there is no assigned value or a row till yet. Okay, and min sum is storing the maximum value of the integer can store. Okay, and we are checking the, we are calculating the sum by row, by each row, and we are comparing it with minimum sum. If it is less than that, then we need to update the min sum with some variable, that we have calculated by unit, by row wise. Okay, and we just need to store that minimum sum row of the array. So that's all for this video. Now we are going to execute it. Okay, here it is asking to enter row, I am entering column, and it is asking to enter 9 element for the array. Now I am entering it 6 7 8 9. You can see we have uh, we have our array. Okay, and it is saying minimum sum of the row of the entire array is 6. Entire array we have 1 2 3, the max minimum sum is 6. That is in which row, in which row, array in which have minimum sum, that is 0. Array row, I need to print here array row, array row. Okay, in which, okay, Now you can see it will come array row and it will print. Okay, it is I'm entering again 3 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. You can see array row here, guys. Array row in which have minimum sum is 0, because indexing starts in array from 0 to n minus what n minus 1, n minus 1, 0 to n minus 1. If you are entering 5, then it will store from 0 to 4 only. Okay, so this is the logic behind it. Okay, to printing 0, because it is first row by looking, but it is storing in but it start from storing 0. Okay, so that's why we have our result. Okay, so thank you guys. We will meet in next video. Till then you have to do dry run and revise the previous lecture, previous notes, previous things, whatever we have done till now. Okay, and we will meet in next video and we will continue this lecture again. We will go deep in detail in uh, all the data structure topics of in Java only. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.